So today is the day. I'm going to go get my tires mounted, and yeah, my first 100 miles on this oil since my first oil change. So now what I'm gonna go do is yeah, I'm gonna go get these tires put on, and that's that. This is the last time you would see these. This tire gotta go. Gotta go. See that? Gotta go. Last time. Oh, look at it, it's going crazy. That's my tire.
Hey, so do you want to do, they had to replace the tires because they couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. So do you want to do the repurchase the replacement, the warranty thing? I think it's like...
This thing looks so much better with a fatter front tire. The tire fills up the rear wheel a little bit. I might want to lower it. I don't know. Really not tripping. But I started getting some of the old weather stripping off right there. And then I replaced it here. Not the best. I tried to replace it. And it functions pretty good. Before, when I slammed the door, it made like a weird noise. Like it was like a glass slamming. I'll show you guys on this side what it sounds like when you slam the door without the weather stripping. It sounds really, 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 really bad. When you slam the door. When you slam the door with no weather stripping on it. Hear that? That's bad. Eventually I feel like it was gonna bust the glass, but what I'm gonna do is try to get a little bit more off, and then I'm gonna add this weather stripping. You purchase this at O'Reilly's, wherever. And then I'm gonna put it here. So, what I'm using to do this is this right here. And I'm just like lightly sliding it under and applying a little pressure. And it just takes it right off. Real clean, like. Not a lot of pressure, but a little bit of pressure, just to get it off so it has a smooth surface. It's a little rough on my fingers now. And I'm coming over here. I'm doing the same similar thing. It came right off. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit more, and then I'm gonna add that. I'll come back to you guys once I started putting that on there. So I inserted it in there, and I made the final cut. Just make sure it's on there. Just apply a little pressure. Hoping that it don't come off. But I mean, anything is better than nothing before. There was nothing there. And, yeah, just slide it off. Doesn't look factory, but hey, it works. So now when I close the door, man, that's it. I'm more rattling when I'm driving down the street. I'm gonna see if I got a clip of when I would ride down the street and you can hear the rattling of the window. Now, I don't think I'll be hearing that. Seems like it got a pretty good amount of cushion right there. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much it with this car. I got a buddy coming by today. He's gonna help me out. I'm working on the Valiant today. The Valiant, I got to do a lot to it. So, as soon as my buddy get here, we're gonna get it knocked out. So I went ahead, got all changed up. What I'm doing today is replacing the wheel cylinder. I've already done this one, but I'm gonna do the opposite side as well. I remember that it was this side that was pretty much leaking everywhere, and you can see it. It's all here. It's supposed to look like that's supposed to be dry as hell. Then you go to this side and you look, you can see the difference on how dry it is. Somewhat rusty in there. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do is replace that one as well. And then when the boys come, I'm gonna go ahead and bleed them. So this is another thing. Try to get it running. For some strange reason, I don't know. You know anything about Mopar? Any of my viewers know anything about Mopar, and they can tell me why is it that I'm not getting any spark. So I went ahead and I replaced the coil, replaced the rotor, and still no spark. I don't want to say that distributor is bad, but if it is, then that is what it is. But right now the battery's not in. But it was in, and then the starter went out, so I had to replace the starter as well again. And now I'm trying to figure out why is it that I'm not getting spark. I've checked yesterday. Guy come by and checked the voltage regulator or whatever, opened it up and stuff like that. I made me even do one. I don't know if we broke it or not. But also checked the voltage regulator, and then I don't know if something like that maybe that'll cause it not to start, or maybe cause it not to get power, or something else. I don't even know. I'm gonna figure it out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But for now, I'm not gonna just hold off and just not do it, because it been needing to be done. The brakes on this car been needing to be done for a long time. And then I also need to figure out why this front wheel is having a butterfly effect. So maybe I can figure that out. See how long it's been since I worked on this car. It's been a minute. So I'm gonna have to get under here and figure this out. And these bushes still went all the way bad. See, I might want to get under here and figure it out. Cause now it's looking like I need ball joints, top and bottom, probably both sides. And I can figure that out, cause that'll be cool. Cause that wheel just, I don't know. If you look at it, it's just super slant. Slant 6 with a slant wheel, not cool. Yeah, the other one's not like that, but that's what I'm doing today. Figuring out why the Valiant still isn't running. And I'm not even like, I don't know. Drums are a bitch. Swear to God. I don't even know why they created these. It's not the same as calipers. It's actually kind of relatively easy. But it's just a bitch because we got pulled. Oh, man, it's just a bitch. I don't like it. But I'm going to do this other side. And so you can just start by taking these springs off, which is not always easy. I've already taken one off. This one seems like it's not wanting to come off. So let me prop the camera up to where you guys can see it. And let me try to show you guys how to take it off. So I like come here to the base of it. Oh, you really can't see. Probably not gonna be able to get a good angle. Cause I'm like one man show right now. I don't even know how I took the other one off now. Now that this one is so hard to take off. Give me 1 second. It wasn't that hard, but I just needed 2 hands to be able to accomplish that right quick. So what I want to do is I want to come here and remember the ordering what this came off. So it went springs, it went this, and then this. So as long as you remember that, you should be straight. And right now, it's gonna get to taking that wheel cylinder off, which is this. And this is how you replace it. But let's go back here and remove the hard line here. And then there should be 2 bolts on either side that you remove as well. And then this is just the wheel cylinder itself will just pop out, and then you can just put it all back the same way. And sooner or later I'll be replacing these, but these still have a little bit of life on them. Don't know how much life, but they still got a little bit of life on them. So I'm gonna leave these in and just replace the other part. So this is what it's looking like now, fully dismantled. After taking those 2 screws out, a little bit's gonna drip. This is the wheel cylinder itself. I wish I knew whether or not this was factory or has it been replaced. Is this the original one? I still got the original, I still have the original brake master cylinder from this car. I kept it. Because there probably wasn't nothing wrong with it, so I was just thinking like maybe one day I probably could polish it up, reuse it. But for now, I had replaced it. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace the wheel cylinder with the new one. And it's pretty easy. Fortunately, this one didn't come with new hardware, so that's really not a big issue. But I could go ahead and slap this one in. And yeah, that'll be it. Bam. This is what it looked like all done up. Of course, I might have to tear it all back apart just to do the pads again, but I think these got pretty good life on them. They look pretty old, but they got some good life on them. That, unfortunately, doesn't look safe, but if it doesn't break, who gets it in? So I'll probably replace these as soon as I get it running and drive. I don't know. A little while. They look like they want to come apart. I'm not sure. But for now, at least I got the wheel cylinder there. I'm done. That way I can stop. Because I wasn't able to stop. It might have took a little while, but I got it done. And I think, yeah, I do got pads for the front, so I'll probably swap out the pads for the front a little bit later. I'm gonna pull those and actually look at them to see what the pads look like and if I even assembled right, because this is my first project car. So I don't even know if I assembled them properly. I might have to go back and do everything over again, but I have another set of pads for the front, so hopefully I could do that, get them bled and stuff like that, and not be able to have stopping power. And then I probably figure out why I'm not getting no spark later on. But I'll say that for another video, because this one's probably way too long anyways, and I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go grab me something to drink, so peace.